Well, it's time for Pick a Pet, and today I'm joined by Jen from the Humane Society of McDonough County, and they brought us a pet.
We did. We brought you Beta.
Beta. So, tell us a little bit about Beta.
Sure. Beta, they say, is a beagle mix. You can see she's black. I would say she's pretty easy to pick up. So on the smallish side. She's just a little girl, super, super smart. This is one of the smartest dogs I've ever seen. So anybody looking for a smart, sweet, fun dog, beagle mix, maybe some dachshund. She's got shorter legs, black, white paws. Beta knows a lot of tricks, so we have fun with her. She can sit, shake other side. Once she gets done sniffing, we'll try to do it later before we leave today. She's super fun.
What's kind of her favorite trick to do?
Let's see. Every dog there loves their treats, and she loves to go on walks. This dog keeps her kennel clean, which is super cool. Loves to go on walks. Simple to put on a leash. Great on a walk. Come here, Beta. Can you sit? Can you sit? Good girl. Shake. Good girl. Can you try to roll over? Let's roll over. Lie down. Roll over.
Look at that.
Such a good girl. Loves her treats. Yeah, so she's super cool.
So, do you know if Beta's friendly with other animals? Or?
You know what? She is. She's good with other dogs.
Okay.
We haven't tested her with cats, but she's so chill. She doesn't antagonize anything.
That's good.
So I think she would be absolutely fine with cats, dogs. Very good with kids. Loves people. So yeah, just an all-around perfect dog.
And she's fixed in all that jazz?
She will be. She's not yet,
Okay.
but we never let an animal leave the shelter without being fixed.
Okay.
So they always are fixed and have vaccinations.
And
no special needs on this dog, though. Just really chill.
just
really
food, water, and love, right?
That's all she needs. Yep, maybe a couch. I don't even know if she could get up on the couch. She doesn't seem like a jumper, which is kind of different.
I don't blame her. I'm not a jumper either. So.
Get. Me either.
So what's to get Beta to take her home? What's the adoption cost?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I usually ask Zach all these questions. I'm not sure if she's one that has a sponsorship going, but they're never more than $140.
Okay.
But a lot of the dogs have a sponsor, have been sponsored, so they're less.
Okay.
They're usually at least $40.
So what's the
Even
adoption process look like if someone wanted to take?
Adoption process is pretty easy. You just have to go there, fill out an application. I do think Pet Supply Plus has adoption applications that you can pick up, or the shelter. The shelter is open weekdays, 10 to 5. So it's best to go in the afternoon. Mornings are always crazy there. Get an application, then they will check your references. You do have, if you have a landlord, your landlord needs to sign off, and they usually like to have a vet reference.
Okay.
However, if you've never owned a dog
It's
or a
kind of
cat,
hard.
it's
Kind of hard to do.
And then it's just any good reference. Just a professional reference, someone who knows of your character, that you'll take good care of the dog's health.
So after the you get approved in the application process, you're approved for any animal, not necessarily Beta, at the shelter, right?
That's 100% correct, yes.
So you could take...
And then if Beta has not been spayed yet, then the shelter staff would get her in to get spayed, and as soon as she gets back, then you could take her home. That's the frustrating part. Sometimes it takes a little while.
Mm-hmm.
If we find someone's interested,
right,
and then they have to get her an appointment and get her spayed, and that sometimes takes a little bit of time.
Right. But it's worth the wait.
It's worth the wait. Yeah. You're such a good dog. I mean, there's a dog, definitely not a puppy, but this is a young dog. She is spry, and as little as she is, she's strong. I mean, on a leash, she'll get to where she'll get stubborn. She wants to go somewhere, and she kind of drags me along.
Yeah, my mom had a beagle when I was a kid, and she was one of the smartest dogs ever.
Okay.
So
then, yep, that would be just like
great
Beta.
Dogs.
Just great dogs.
When you go to adopt, before you finish your adoption process, what do you guys recommend? Like someone with other pets in the house that want to
Great
adopt?
question. Great question. Yeah, we always recommend if you have other pets in the house, definitely bring them out to meet Beta.
Okay.
Zach and Malik are really good. Will help you do the meet and greet. So that's something that we
Make sure
like
they're
to do.
acclimated to everything.
Yes, and then you have an animal control officer there with you, just so that the meet and greet goes seamlessly.
Okay, perfect.
That's
so
the best
if
thing to
any
do.
issues do arise,
You've got somebody there to help.
Perfect.
Absolutely. But yeah, always come out and meet the dog. Yeah, there's a lot of people who come out in the afternoons and just take the dog out to the playpens,
okay.
play with them, get to know them, see if you click. If not, you can go check out another dog out there. But we've got so many to choose from, and we got a great bunch of dogs in there this time. It was hard when it was my turn to come here today. Who should I bring? There's so many great dogs to bring.
Bring them all.
So I told Zach, okay, I'll whittle it down to 2, and then you make the decision. He said, oh, you could take Beta.
Okay, and for people that don't know, where is the shelter?
It's in a great spot, you guys. When you're going out on Highway 67, head north, and you pass the state police headquarters on your left, and then the Quality Inn, the last hotel, right there on the left. It is the next road on the right, Tower Road. And the road does turn left and right, but you will turn right. So you'd head east on Tower Road. There's a sign right there on the highway that says Animal Shelter. And just like a mile down the road, and you'll see it right there on the right.
Perfect.
It's getting run down, our old shelter. We need a new one desperately, but we're working on that. We're working on it.
Everything comes with time and money, right?
Yep. Yeah. It's just everything's so expensive nowadays.
It is.
You know, when you started doing this 5-6 years ago, now the prices have gone up drastically. So it's not as easy as we thought it would be.
So if you have somebody,
but it will be.
If you have somebody that wants to adopt, but they can't for whatever reason, whether it be their financial situation, their living situation,
But they
anything,
love dogs.
but they love dogs, cats. Is there something that they can do?
Yes, we need you desperately. We are really, really short on dog walkers. We have a group that come out at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we walk dogs. If you're not there at 7 and you're there at 7:45, 8, 8:30, that's perfect. We always get there around 8, a group of us, and just grab a dog and take it for a walk. We walk about half an hour a dog.
Okay.
Get them out, love on them, give them some exercise, let them roll in the grass, get them some fresh air, socialization, and we need help. We really need help a lot. But yet, you can go in the afternoon, you don't have to go, and we're all there in the morning. They always like to go out a second time, so if you go out in the afternoon, you can just take a dog out and visit with it there. Cats, the same thing, same exact thing. You've got volunteers who show up in the morning to clean all the cat cages, and you can go in the afternoon and get a kitty out and visit with it, just to get kind of your cat fix.
And if that's not their thing, there's always you can do monetary donations, or there's material donations.
Oh my gosh, yes, they always need.
What do you guys usually look for
at the shelter? I mean, of course, they always need dog food, cat litter, cat food, even things like paper towels, Dawn soap, bleach. Those kind of just basics. We always need that.
Okay.
But monetary donations, of course. If it goes to the shelter, that will go to the shelter. The Humane Society always also accepts donations. We help with some of the costs at the shelter. Like we pay a portion of every spay and neuter, and we help with like medical expenses outside of the regular spay and neuter vaccination. Some of the bigger medical expenses we help with. And we also have sponsored dogs. We've sometimes taken dogs, fostered, and put them in foster. So even if you give money to the Humane Society and designate it in a certain way, we will put that toward helping the shelter if that's how you want it.
Okay.
So yeah, all kinds of things. Also, I think we've had on our shows in the past, Lars's awesome Saturday morning volunteer. That is so fun, you guys. Anybody, if you don't want to just hang out at the shelter, you can come, take a dog. We have a little sign your name and your phone number, and you can actually take the dog on a little field trip. Take him to
That's
Spring Lake, walk him around the square, out to Veterans Park.
Just to get them out of the
There.
cages.
Yep, people take them to Starbucks. They get pup cups, go to Sullivan Taylor's. So yeah, the dogs love it. Gets them to meet other people, and just kind of get them socialized a little bit. So there's another way to get your fix if you can't adopt, but everybody needs a dog.
I agree.
Dogs are so cool.
I mean, I have 3 dogs and 3 cats, so.
Well, when you said 6, I'm thinking, how I thought we had a lot with 5, but we can only have 2 dogs, which is probably good.
I have a Pitty and 2 blue heelers, so it is very.
And once you've had once you've had a Pitty, would you ever not have a pit bull? It's the best dog in the world.
No, she is the sweetest thing in the world.
I mean, I have a pit bull now, and now that I have one, I will never be without a pit bull. They are the best dogs.
Yeah, I was cautious because
of the bad rep they get.
She's not mine. She is mine now, but she was my girlfriend's, and she moved in with me and my healer and my cat,
and love them all.
They're amazing.
Fit in
They all get along just fine.
Yep, mine too.
But
I almost brought Max today. He's like my soulmate at the animal shelter, and he's a pit mix and the coolest dog. He, I think, just needs a soulmate. You know, he's kind of like Beta, not high energy. A lot of people like puppies, and puppies have sharp teeth, sharp nails, but we've got puppies. We have 7 awesome puppies now at the shelter. But the older ones, they're so much easier, guys.
Yeah. Well, all dogs are good dogs if they just have a house full of love.
Yeah. And it's easy when they're like Beta, when they're just so good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, she leaves her. I mean, she goes out usually once a day, and her kennel's clean. So that tells you a lot how great she is and how smart she is.
That's good.
The shelter staff have taught her how to sit and shake and roll. So just a really smart, good dog. She was great in the car coming here. She's been on field trips, so she's great out in public. She's a little girl.
Well.
But yes, come to the shelter, visit the dogs, just hang out with them, and the cats, the kitty cats.
Well, you heard it. Beta is a beautiful beagle.
Yeah,
she's housebroken. She's well behaved. She knows her tricks, knows how to get the treats, and she's just an all-around good dog. So
good dog.
Come to the shelter and adopt her.
Please, please.
But for those who haven't, like, share, subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has in the past. Check out the Humane Society of McDonough County and the McDonough County Animal Shelter Facebook pages. And then, because they'll have pets for adoption up on the Facebook pages as well.
Yep. You know, I like to say on this, I had a hard time on the Humane Society page finding the available dogs. You know, Facebook it's hard for me anyway, but if you go to photos, go to the Humane Society page, not the shelter page, but our Humane Society page, go to photos, and then click albums.
Okay.
Photos and albums, and then there's an album called Available Dogs.
Okay.
And then Available Cats, so Available Dogs at the animal shelter. And then every single one is there.
Well.
Right there in their photos.
Awesome.
And there's a bio there of them, too.
Sounds good. So pictures, bios, everything on the Humane Society McDonough County Facebook page in the photos section. But thank you to Jen.
Thank you.
And thank you to
we appreciate it.
Beta for being such a good participant. She's over in the corner perking her ears up at me. But I think that's a good place to wrap up. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.